With zombies a massive part of the Call of Duty franchise, I thought let's go back and look at some of the top 5 videos. Thus, the top 5 best perks video was born. So I'm going to kick it off with number 5. Number 5, a perk what is really useful in the game. Of course, this is double tap. Now, double tap I put as V1 or V2, being there's 2 versions of it. In this case, V2 is the ultimate best. However, I always thought V1 was just as good on World at War and that. And, you know, it does improve your gun. And it's kind of a very, very cheap Pack-a-Punch. Although it's not as powerful as Pack-a-Punch, it can upgrade your gun for the sum of the middle rounds. So that's why I put double tap here, simply because of its accessibility and everything along them lines. It's a good perk to get. And that's how it's got into number 5. But I don't think it's as good to be number 1. But yep, number 5. Going down to number 4 now. Number 4 may come as a massive shock to many people, considering it's on most people's hate list. It's Deadshot Daiquiri. Now, Deadshot Daiquiri is a perk what helps you get headshots. And really, although I never, in the old days, I never really used to be good at zombies. However, lately, you know, I start, you know, really needing headshots and everything to get through the rounds. And this perk is great. Instead of aiming up, which you could for free, but it's only 1,500, making it one of the cheap perks on this game. You know, you could easily get your headshots what you want, and it's a good way to get through the rounds. It's not a compulsory perk, but it's a good perk to get, and that's why I put this in number 4. But really, the top 3 are the ultimate top 3s. Deadshot Daiquiri, that's coming in there, but again, like double tap, it could be higher up. So number 3 is a perk what's also very compulsory to get in high levels. Of course, that is Speed Cola. Now, Speed Cola is a great perk. It's been in every single map. Well, I say every single map. It hasn't been in the course of maps what haven't got perks in. But overall, Speed Cola, it increases your speed time of your gun reload. And really, some guns are so annoying, like the RPD. It's one of the brilliant guns of the game, however the reload is slow. This really does improve your reload, and as you can see, you know, it really does speed up the speed, and you need it for high rounds when you're running trains, and that is why Speed Cola easily gets into 3rd. It's not as good as the top 2, but yep, Speed Cola is definitely one of the first perks, well, first main perks I tend to buy. Number 2 is going to be a massive shock, considering this is normally number 1 on everyone's list. The Juggernog machine. So Juggernog improves your health. What could be better? It's one of the massive stages of surviving a zombie map. However, the reason I have not added this as number 1 is simply because number 1 I absolutely love on one of my favourite maps. That's coming in a minute, but Juggernog, yep, it's a compulsory perk. It could easily be number 1, although, you know, with it being as simple as it is, that's stopping it going number 1. But massive health, more health, what could you ask for? But this is one of the most keyest perks. But number 1, what we're coming to now, is personally my favourite. Not in terms of usefulness, but it's, of course, my top 5 best perks. So number 1 is on Buried. It was the only one on Buried, and that is Vulture. Now, I know it sounds a massive shock to everyone there, because Vulture, you know, probably thinking, what the hell is the point of it? Personally, I love Vulture. If you're lost on maps, or especially in the maze, it really helps you guide your way through the maze and get to it. And the machine looks absolutely brilliant. Look at that, it looks so nice. And it's a great perk. But also, what really is helpful is the small ammo drops and point drops. You know, sometimes you may need that little bit of ammo or points. Not really the points, but also the green mist what comes off them is absolutely brilliant as well, because really, you know, it really does help. The green mist does help a lot. It helps loads, especially in the high rounds. And, you know, as you can see, you know, it tells you where everything is, like mystery box. And this is why I love Vulture. I'm sure you all agree and disagree with my points. Feel free to rant about this or debate in the comments below. Make sure if you're new to the channel, you press the subscribe button for daily, weekly videos like this, but daily videos on my channel. And also press the like button if you've enjoyed the video. I've been Oliver Eaton. Goodbye.